In this video we're going to be taking a look at Endor Luke from the Vintage Collection. And this was a much needed release. He's been out for a little while now, about a year and a half, 2 years at this point. He is part of the original group. I think he was from the 1985 group of figures though, the one that came with the coin. But regardless, it's one that needed to be filled out from the original Kenner line in the modern day Vintage Collection, and he's a welcome release. I think he's a great action figure overall. And we'll dive into why that is here in a little bit. First, we'll take a look at the package here. It's a pretty nice package. I know I've mentioned before, I wish that 50th Lucasfilm logo was a sticker instead of printed on the card. So this hasn't really been a hot seller. Originally it was a Walmart exclusive, but these have been popping up at Ollie's all the time, and even at the time of this video you can still probably find a lot of Endor Lukes sitting at Ollie's for a discount. Or yeah, the Death Star droid to go along with it, which I do have the original Build-A droid that is basically the same exact action figure. And I don't have the Tusken Raider though. Not really a big fan of the Sand People. Maybe someday I'll get it, maybe I won't. Even seeing this on sale every now and then, it's not enough to really draw me in. It's VC 198. There's that timeline of events there. So for the figure itself, nothing really too new about this. It's utilizing the same Luke Skywalker sculpt that we've been seeing for years now at this point. Same exact body, just a different head, or slightly different head that is. Same lightsaber, same hands. I think the poncho here is new. And it's really good material. I really like this, and it's a very good camel color as well. So the one downside about this action figure is you would think his helmet would be removable, especially in today's environment with action figures, but it's actually not. His helmet is a part of his head, so you can't remove that. And there has been people that have removed that, and of course it's just a sculpt underneath the head there. But they did go all the trouble to sculpt the hair in the back. Just a nice detail. But it's strange that they did this, especially since Endor Leia, right here, does have a removable helmet. And as you can see, both of them side by side, slightly different color ponchos. Leia has a little bit more of a lot lighter green than Luke does. But thankfully, since this Luke is utilizing the same body as pretty much every other Luke out there, if you really want your Endor Luke to not have the helmet on, you can just pop his head off there, simple as that. And you can take maybe this particular Luke, for example, and you can pop it on there. Simple as that, if you really want to do that. And then if you want the spare helmet, instead of Luke carrying his extra head around, you can maybe find the 2006 version of this action figure, which I think was the last time we saw a release of this. So because this is basically the same Luke that we've always been getting, his articulation is exactly what you would expect it to be. He does have the ball joint at the head, he has the hinged shoulders, hinged elbows, hinged wrist, which both go up and down. Yeah. Does have a swivel waist there, hinged hips, then hinged knees and hinged ankles as well. In terms of accessories here, he comes with his unignited hilt, and it does attach to his belt right there. And he has his ignited lightsaber, very nice green. And he comes with this blaster, which I think is pretty much the same exact blaster that came with this Jabba's Palace Luke. Yeah, it's pretty much the same exact one as you can see there. A little bit different paint though, especially on the pistol grip there. And that's it as far as accessories are concerned. You can take this poncho off. I'm not going to though, because as you can see, it's kind of wrapped around him right here. And it would take a little bit to take it off, but it's basically the same exact body that came with Endor Capture Luke that was in the original run of the TVC line. Nice detailing overall. It's a good face sculpt. They did a pretty good job with the photoreal here. Paint looks really nice. Very glossy boots. Other than that, I think that's pretty much all there is to say about this Endor Luke. It's nothing, like I said, nothing too extravagant about it. It's basically just reusing parts that we've gotten with Luke Skywalker's time and time again. So would I recommend them for your collection? I definitely would. Some people do have a problem with the non-removable helmet, but I don't think it's that big of a deal because, like I've said, we've gotten so many Luke Skywalker action figures over the last several years, and I'm at the point where I'm sick of it. So the fact that Luke does not have a removable helmet, I don't think is that big of a deal. And like I demonstrated earlier, if you really do want the Endor Luke without his helmet on, you can just easily swap one of the heads from the various Lukes that we've gotten in the TVC line over the last several years, and it's just a quick fix to swap one head for another. But anyways, that concludes this review. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more reviews in the future. There will be plenty more to come. If you haven't already, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I greatly appreciate all the support. And we'll let you know when more videos get posted. And check out that Instagram link in the description as well. More content will be coming on that. Thanks for watching.